What's up, guys? It's your boy Dizzy Dom, and we are back with another podcast. And you know, we got our boy Paramos
Yes, sir.
and a very special guest. We have Terrell Kavon Williams,
Here.
and today's podcast we'll be talking about red flags in relationships, and what to look out for in terms of whether or not you should get into a relationship with a person or not. And you know how we do it. We put a poll and we ask people and they comment. And so, starting off, one of the comments was lying and was it lying and cheating? No, definitely not cheating. That's definitely a red flag. Lying, yeah, that was what it was.
It was like lying, being sneaky, and all that.
Yeah, okay. Lying and being sneaky. Lying and being sneaky. Okay, so I got a scenario for y'all, right?
All right.
Say if like I'm talking to a chick, right? I'm talking to a chick. And we're talking. We're not in a relationship, but we're talking. And she's like she's honest, and she says, "You know what? I got somebody that I'm still talking messing with. I gotta break it off with them because I'm really feeling you." And then I go okay, and so you know, let's see. Okay, so she goes to talk to that other dude that she's talking to, and she kisses him, but she never tells me.
Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Ooh.
Is that a red flag?
Um. Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. You gotta like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yo. That's that. I think that's not even being sneaky for me. That's just you not having not having the respect. I feel like that's you not having respect for me to say like, oh shit, I kissed Jonathan, but we're not together anymore. Like I really just I still want you. Like you didn't have the respect for me to just tell me. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
so so if they told you, then you'd be cool with it.
I'd be cool with it. Like we can move past it, bro. Like
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. As long as, especially like, I'm the type of person where if we're not official,
That's the official,
then
official, official.
like if we're not on the point of being like if we're literally at that point of saying where are we, and she's ready to say, oh, I'm ready to be your girlfriend, but she's like, I gotta cut off this stuff first, and then tells me what happens. That's still okay in my book because, like you said, she said it to you. But if she doesn't say it to you, then that's like messed up.
you ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
Shoot. I mean, personally, in my opinion, she belongs to the streets. I'm sorry.
She belongs to the street.
She belongs to the
In the words of Future, she
streets.
no.
Yo said she belonged to the
She
streets.
belongs to
I'm
the streets.
sick.
I can't. I'm
Look,
sorry.
let her go. Take
Let
her
her
back to
go.
the hood.
She gotta go back. Drop her off.
She gotta go back. She gotta
She
go
gotta
back.
go back.
Oh shit.
Um. All right. Let me see. What else do we got? What else do we got? These are all kind of like. These are okay. Lack of communication.
Okay,
Huge.
so this one still kind of goes with what I was saying earlier about the fence stuff because
Okay.
I still feel as if a lack of communication is a very big like red flag because like I was saying, my friend, he was talking to this girl and she wouldn't let him follow her Finsta. He was like,
Right.
if we're talking and we're supposed to have trust in each other, what are you hiding on your Finsta that I
Mm,
can't see? Like, why are you being so open with everybody else, but you can't be the same open with me?
mm.
and I'm the one that's gonna know you way more personally than anybody else.
That is huge, bro.
Exactly.
For me, I think it's like an emotional thing, bro. Like you, like you not being able to to communicate how you feel is a big thing. Like the biggest thing that I see is on social media when bitches be like posting shit on like their story, like don't talk to me, like phones on do not disturb, and then like say like we're in that like talking stage. I'm like, oh shit, like what's good with her? Like let me check up on her. Like
Mm-hmm.
so I respond, I'm like, you good? And then she be like, yeah, thanks. I'm like,
That
well,
pisses me off.
Alright.
I
clearly
can't
something's
stand that.
not like you're not okay.
Hold on. Yeah, thanks. Period.
Like
Oh,
what?
now they add that period. They add that period to the
They
end of
had
the
the
sentence.
period. Oh man.
Like
No.
yeah, like that's huge, bro. Because like you're not capable of communicating how you feel, and like if we wind up in a relationship, you're like, who's to say you're not gonna do that again? Like that's definitely gonna happen again, bro. So that's really a big thing for me, and especially like like being a black man, like we're growing up to this, like we really didn't have like an outlet to express our feelings, so like we have to find that skill as we grow into an adult. So like for the ladies out there, like if your man can't really express how he feels, like you gotta address that like immediately. Like that's a like honestly that's a big red flag, because if he can't do that in a relationship, he's gonna wind up cheating on you. He's gonna wind up abusing you
Oh,
and
whoa, whoa,
using you. You feel what I'm
whoa,
saying?
whoa,
What?
whoa,
Whoa? What you mean?
I
whoa,
Whoa?
mean,
whoa.
it is a very
What you
Cool it,
toxic
mean?
thing. I find
cool it.
if you can't be emotionally open with your significant other, that's gonna lead into like toxicity. Yeah.
Yes.
Shoot, y'all bugging.
What you mean, bro?
Y'all bugging.
What you mean?
I'm the type of person where it's like, if something is like bothering me, like I'm really gonna like thug it out. Like I really don't talk about like how I'm feeling to like anybody.
It's not
And
okay, yo.
and for my significant other to try to open me up, that's tough. That's tough. I'm
But
sorry.
then where's the growth? Where's the growth in your relationship then? If you can't get inside to one another.
Gym drop.
Mm.
Yeah, yo, that's huge, bro.
She
Y'all,
gon'
you
she gonna
gotta
have to
be.
fight
That's a
me.
very huge factor.
She
She
gonna
gonna
have
have
to
to fight
fight.
me.
She gonna have to fight
She gonna have
me.
to fight me, or she gonna have to be like Zendaya. If Zendaya told me to open up, I'd be like, Zendaya, let me lay on the couch for you, just rub my head, and I'll spill the beans. But that's, but
Yo,
I don't
clown.
think like not like expressing your feelings leads to like cheating. That's
God,
OC.
I think yes,
That's
it does,
OC.
bro. What?
How?
Come on, yo. How does it not?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't express how you feel, like you feel like there's a lot of stuff wrong in a relationship. Your girl been doing you dirty, and like you don't want to say
Oh, okay,
nothing.
okay. That's very specific. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
that's
like I ain't trying to talk
they
about how I'm
just
sad right now.
yeah.
I'm gonna go cheat. What?
Look, that nah, niggas be like that though. Some niggas do be like that, yo.
Like I'm upset that you did that. I'm gonna go cheat.
I'm sad. Let me go
I'm
get some
gonna go
pussy
cheat.
real quick.
I mean,
Facts.
I never. No. I've never heard of like that happening. Like just being so to the point where it's like there's no like emotional connection to where they cheat. But like I still feel as if it leads into some pretty bad things. Like if you can't be emotionally open with your significant
Yeah,
other, like who are
that's
you
not
really
gonna
gonna be
be a
emotionally open
significant
with?
other, bro. That's not.
Yeah,
If they can't open up, that's cut them loose, bro.
Cut them loose. So they're like, so even if that's just how they are, cut them loose.
Yes, cut them loose, bro.
yeah. I can't do that. Like if I'm trying to understand what's going on and what's wrong, and you just keep telling me don't worry about it, don't worry about it, or don't tell me anything at all, then I'm gonna treat you like that. And if something's really wrong,
Damn.
then you really want no, but seriously, like
Yeah,
if there's
yeah.
something really wrong and you want to talk to me about it, I'll be like, why should I really care to talk to you about it if you're not gonna tell me everything that's going on, you know?
Okay, I can see that. I
And,
can see
and
that.
and and sometimes, bro, you don't gotta be that person. Like nobody asked you to be that person to make them open up. Like, you feel me? You don't. That's not your obligation to them. Like, if they not gonna open up by themselves, like, okay, fuck you, I'm gone. Like, you don't gotta stay there and help them open up. Like,
That's also very true.
That's true. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we got that. Let's see what else. We got irresponsible, immature, and unpredictable. Yeah.
Yeah,
Irresponsible,
that's
immature,
a red flag. I don't like dealing with immature people. That
immature.
one specifically. Yeah,
Yep.
I because I feel as if like a lot of people tell me this too, that like I'm mature for my age, and I see it in myself, and like
I
I don't know, I'm that type of
Terrell trying to spice himself up, yeah.
He really tries. He really
He
tries to
trying-
sice it right now. He really tries to sice it.
listen though,
Yeah.
but listen, like I don't want to deal with somebody like if there's certain things that we can handle as adults, like if there's certain situations that come up in a relationship and you handle it like a child, I'm gonna look at you some type of way. Cause I'm gonna be like, you didn't have to do that.
But what do you mean handle it like a child?
Like, what's a good example?
I think a good example of handling like a child is going to someone else like running to outside help for in your relationship before you run to your partner. I think that's
That's
childish.
yeah,
You think that's childish?
because yeah,
Yeah,
especially
I
if
do
the
think that's
other
You think
people,
so?
especially
Really?
if the other people, if the other people that they're running to have no connection to you, like if they can't even like tell you like what your favorite color is, if they don't know nothing about you, but they run to them before they come to you, they're gonna tell your partner like anything.
dude, that's
Rather
childish,
if
man.
they rather if let's say somebody came to you about me, you can at least say like he doesn't do that. You should try doing this because it usually works. Like no, that's
I guess
childish.
that makes sense. But what I hate is like people who have no idea like how to handle the situation that you're in, and you come to them instead of just like being like what I would do. Like, don't do that. Like that's like me having an Android and me coming to one of y'all for some Android advice when y'all got iPhones. Like, y'all can't just be like, well, what I would do was take it to the Apple store. I can't take it to the Apple store. I'm sorry. That does not apply to this situation. But
Can't
people
take it
will
to the
really
Apple
like
Store.
not be in the situation and have no experience at all and be commenting like they're like they studied it for like 4 years. Like, if you have no like experience in it at all, then like I really feel like you shouldn't like even, you know what I'm saying, like give input. I really don't think that you should.
hmm
Shoot, Rona.
Okay, so we did. Okay, this one's good. Significant family or friends don't like your partner.
Yes, sir.
That's not that.
That is a red flag for me, Terrell.
You
If
don't
my
think that's
mama
a red
don't like
flag,
her,
Terrell?
if my mama don't like her, yo, that's a flag. I gotta investigate.
You gotta investigate.
Why does my
It's
mom
a
not like her?
halfway with me. It's a halfway with me because I feel as if you hear the same thing from people and they're just like something about this person is off, I feel as if then yeah, look into it. I don't know, cause sometimes I feel like some people they just don't like whoever their person's with. You know what I'm saying? Like they just be like, oh, I don't like
Like
them.
they, like it's no reason why they don't like him. They just don't like him. They don't like him.
Yeah,
That's
like
how
if there's no
moms are,
reason at
though,
all.
yo.
But I mean, I think a big thing is it depends on your relationship with that family member. Like if my uncle come up to me, like I'm not close with any of my uncles, so like if he come up to me and be like, yeah, I don't like her, nigga, I'm like, nigga, fuck you, like.
And that's what I'm saying, right? Like if they just blatantly don't like them, that's one thing. But if there's reasons behind why they don't like them, then yeah, that's a red
Yeah,
flag.
yeah, investigate that joint. Investigate. Gotta put on the CSI hat.
Investigate. But I mean, like, so what if your mom just like, I don't like the way she looks?
Shit. She
Like,
call her ugly,
she
yo.
really
They
called her
call her
ugly.
ugly, yo.
She really called her ugly. Like, she's like, I don't want you with her. I don't like the way she looks.
Oh shit. I mean, I think, look, if she beautiful to
That's a tough
you,
one.
go for it, yo.
So
Go
that
for
so
it.
it's
That's what
like
I'm saying.
that.
Like,
Or how about this one? How about this one? How about this one? Your mom's like, I don't like her because she's not black.
Oh shit.
Let's talk about that.
That's a deeper thing though. Like, I think that's your mom not respecting your wishes to have that person as your partner. That's what it is. I don't think it's. That's real though.
it
Like
is real.
people wanting to their children to produce in their own race. That's real. But like that, I feel like that's just that your parents not respecting your wishes of who to date. So, but I
And so
mean, if that happens though, that's not that's not a red flag.
that's not a red flag.
It's not a red flag.
Yeah, no, that's not a red flag.
Red
All
flag
right,
for
what
your
about
moms.
what about this one then? I don't like your girlfriend because she's not Christian. She could be like
But see, like that's still not a red.
Muslim
That's still not a
or
red flag though, because like that's not up to them. That's not. That's
Yeah,
not.
it's not up to
so.
them,
Then
bro.
I mean, if that's the case, then like basically, it really doesn't matter what your mom thinks. Then if we're gonna be real here.
No, but like,
A certain extent, bruh.
yeah, to a
She
certain
got saved
extent.
to a certain extent. Like she can say like Nick, like I've been seeing a couple things. Like she's really not the nicest person. She really got a mean attitude about her all like a lot of times, and like she the way she carries herself isn't something I see you with. All right, okay, I'll take a little bit of pieces of that, and I'm gonna do a little
So
investigating, and then I'm gonna come back.
I don't like the way she carries herself. She seems like a thought. Then you would
Whoa,
take
all
that into
right.
consideration. You would take
Okay,
that.
I mean that's still a little
Yo,
Cause
much. But
that's a lot, bruh.
maybe because she's wearing like revealing, like you take her out to eat with your family, she's wearing like revealing clothing or something like that, or something. You know what I'm saying? That's like not typical. You know what I'm saying?
that's like it's one of
Shit.
those again. It's one of those like certain situations things. Cause like if your mom really did say that about whoever you're dating, right? Like I feel as if my mom said that, if she was like, I don't like the way they carry themselves, whoever it is that I'm dating, I feel as if I would take some look at their character as well,
Mm-hmm.
cause and if multiple people are also saying it and they're saying like, I don't think I can see you with somebody like this, or like if they say I can't see you with somebody like this, I wouldn't take that too much into an account because you don't know the compatibility that we have. But if people are saying like I don't like their character, like there's something about their character that people are saying, I think we should take a look.
All right. So like we say like the mom saying these things, but I feel like it's completely different if like um the mom says it and you're like your best friend say it. I think it's completely different.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There is a difference. I think I would still listen. I think in a situation like that, I would rather listen to my mom first before I listen to my friends.
Uh, well, for me, like my y'all know me more than my parents do. Like I'm not even gonna cap, but so if y'all say something like that, I would take that more into consideration before she says something like that. Um, but that's just me.
You think so, most?
Yeah.
You think
I
so?
mean, my mom know me, but like she'll know everything about me. You
Because
know what I'm
most, I feel
saying?
like with you, it's more like we will say something, but then like you'll wait for like somebody else who's outside the circle to say the same thing that we say. Then you'll be like, okay,
Cause
now let
sometimes
me
y'all
take
niggas be
this to.
tweaking.
Really? Cause like
Yes,
if
yes,
me
yes.
and Angelo say the same thing, and come on, most it's me and Angelo saying the
No, yo,
same thing.
sometimes y'all niggas just be
When me
tweaking,
and
bro.
Angelo are both spot on, Nick,
No,
when
yo,
have me and
sometimes,
Angelo both be on the same topic ever been wrong?
bro. I'm just saying, yo. Sometimes y'all be tweaking, bro.
Nick,
And
really?
I don't want to always take y'all opinion to heart. Like, sometimes I want to think for myself and then get another outside opinion. You feel
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
that's always good too, though.
I mean,
Like, I'm
that's
not
always
saying,
good, but like me and Low.
Y'all look, y'all are not gods.
No,
Y'all are
like, come on,
not
yo.
God.
Nobody's saying that we're gods, but I'm saying like when me and Lo are agreeing on something, I think like typically it would be like true,
Anyways,
but yeah, I definitely think like that's like a red flag if like somebody significant in my partner's life like doesn't like me, especially if they don't even know me. Like that's like okay. Like I'm like, what did I do?
yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. Mm, a dark or secretive past. Now I could like I'll go into this like behaviors that are suspect, illegal activities, and addictive behaviors that haven't been resolved and continue into your relationship.
Those are all red flags. I feel as if, okay, before I really get into it, right? First things first, I feel as if that no matter who you're with, there's still gonna be some things that they don't know. Like, I feel like there's some things like no matter who you date, you're not gonna tell your partner. But I feel as
Yeah.
if you're like if you're leading like that double life, and it's
Double
real
life.
obvious that you. But I mean, but some people will do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some people will act one way when low key somewhere else they act in a whole different way. Like you're living two different lives. And I feel like when if they do start bleeding and you're not
Yo,
like
Hannah
explaining
Montana.
your actions.
What's that Hannah Montana?
No, really, really. Like
But like, all right, go define that though. Like, I'm really confused at what you mean.
so like
Cause
let's say like
I know
okay.
some people that are like way different with their girl when their girl's around and like when their girl is not around.
I mean that's fine. But I feel as if like if you're doing something behind your partner's back and like they're suspect about it and you're not willing to tell them what's going on and you know it's something bad too, I feel as if that's a red flag.
All right, so what if like I told my partner like I'm not an alcoholic and I am an alcoholic.
That's a red flag because you're
That's
lying.
that's it. Okay,
Like if you're telling
what
me
if
if
I
you're
told
telling
him
me
up
I'm
front
not,
I'm like I'm alcoholic.
then that's not like if you, okay if you tell them up front that if you tell me up front that you're an alcoholic, my next question is what are you doing to get help? And if you like not trying to get help, I'm not helping you with that problem. I'm sorry. Like if you yourself are not seeking that help, something specific like that, like I'm not helping you with that,
Okay.
or at
All
least
right.
like
What
I'm
if I
not
said
putting
I
up.
killed
Maybe
somebody?
I'm not helping. Look, wait, what?
Like I said I killed somebody and then like I just never
Look,
told
Nah,
you.
you on your own with that one,
I
buddy
think,
boy.
all right, I think when somebody's past comes into play, like everybody got a past, like whether you like it or not. Um, I feel like it really depends on how you approach it. If you let your partner know up front, like, hey, like, listen, I don't know if you know this or not, but I've been convicted of a felony. Da 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 da. You tell them the entire situation and you're honest with them up front, then that's cool. But once you're not honest and you're hiding something, hiding a specific detail, hiding, something that you just left out about your past that they should have known, then that's just a huge red flag. And you gotta cut them loose.
Well,
Bro,
what
like
if
if
I
you got
didn't know
five,
that you
if
should
you
have known?
say
Wait,
that
what you
again.
say?
Like what if I like I just didn't know that I should have told you that like
No, cause like if you got five felonies on you or five
Don't tell
warrants,
me
and you
three.
driving, if you driving somewhere next thing you know, SWAT pulling up, talking about something, get out the car,
like GTA
like
5 stars, 5 stars.
yo, like if I'm coming up somewhere and
The
the SWAT
armored
come up and
trucks.
they like get out the car, I ain't going down with you.
That's why I pull up.
Like no.
I think yeah, that's a red flag. That's definitely a red flag. I can see that. Yeah. Um, the relationship is built on the need to feel needed.
That's a red flag.
Mm.
That's a red flag because that that leads to like okay, so like if it's based off the need just to be needed, like you needed a partner, what's gonna happen when you realize that you don't like that person anymore?
Mm.
What's gonna happen down the road where like that person actually like is in love with you, but you're like, nah, you kind of like sad. That's a situationship. That's a whole
Mm.
situationship. Nah, what are you talking about? Like,
Mm.
Dang, that leads to cheating.
don't know.
That leads to cheating. I don't want to be
Mm.
with you, but you in love with me. That leads to cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm dating you and then you come to me and you're just like, yeah, nah, I just like needed you because I was going through a tough time, so I felt like I needed
Oh,
somebody.
yo, a rebound.
No, I'm going to be hurt.
Yo, say
Like,
you gonna be hurt.
I'm going to be hurt. Like, no.
Yo,
That's not that's a big red flag. If you're going into a relationship with that mindset, God help you, cause
they bounced that
that's
nigga
not
off the
All
hoop.
right, all right.
Called
So I've been in this situation before. So like, um, this girl like she liked me, and like I think like I felt like one of my mans told me, and then I was like, word, and so I hit her up, and like I was like, is this true? Like, do you like me? And then she was like, yeah, I do. Do you like me? And like I thought she was cute, so I was like, you know what? No, I straight up told her I was like, no, but we can talk, and then we can see what happens. Like, is that a red flag if like they don't like you off rip?
no.
no. Cause I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of relationships that started like that, where like the other person didn't like them, but they got to know them and then like them. I mean,
That's
but
not.
like, isn't that how most relationships kind of like start? You don't know the person at first
I mean,
unless
the
you start
hype
to
that
get to
that
know them.
you know the dream scenario is like y'all both start liking each other. Like I saw you, you saw me. It was
I
just
mean, yeah, but realistically,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like yeah. Look, yeah. It's like nah. The last one that I have is abuse.
That's a given. But
right?
but but here's the thing though, like
It's a
you gotta
given, but
catch
not.
abuse. Yeah, you gotta catch it early. Like it starts off small. It really starts off like something simple.
All
Like
right.
it's
Well,
them
let's dig in deep.
calling
What
you
is?
like
Yeah, right. What is simple abuse? Simple
like well
You gotta
not
catch like the small. Sometimes like it depends. Like for physical, you gotta catch like behavioral things. Like you gotta see like where their tempers at, how they react to certain situations. Cause like if I see you react to a certain situation, let's say we out for dinner one night and the waiter brings, let's say we have let's say we have Buffalo Wild Wings and like the waiter brings out
like I
some
said,
boneless chicken
Buffalo.
instead of some bring out some boneless wings instead of traditional, and then your
That's a
significant other
whole
gets up,
problem. I might have to fight if you bring me the boneless
yo,
wing and I want the
yo,
traditional.
but you know that there's a million other ways to resolve this issue without even raising a voice.
But like, who
I
do
wanted
you like, bro? Who do you think
traditional.
like? Why are you coming to me with like boneless wings? Like, what type of guy do you think I am? I'm not
But
no
no,
simp.
but like still,
I'm not no simp. You better
see,
take it back and give me the bone in. I'ma have a
What?
problem.
but see, as long as you like, as long as you're not getting up and punching the waiter for bringing the wrong food,
He gonna
like
sneak the.
yo, right, like as long as the waiter
Yo,
not catching a
what?
fade just because they brought out the wrong food, no.
Nigga said, mink, 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 mink.
But the boneless though, like that's a huge mistake. A boneless. That's like me ordering a sandwich and then you
Yo.
cutting the crust off for me. I'm a grown man. Let me. You coming to me with some crustless. I'm a grown man.
Oh shit!
Or
What the fuck are we talking
I
about?
order a steak and you bring me chicken tenders. I didn't ask for that. I want a grown man meal. Give me.
Oh
But nah,
shit!
we were
But
talking about like abuse and
I
like.
was so I was gonna say like you gotta catch it early, like signs of verbal abuse first. I feel like in a lot of scenarios it starts off with their change in temperament and then it goes to verbal abuse.
So if I
So like
call a girl a
if they
B, that means I'm gonna beat on her.
I mean,
What
it could
happened?
lead to that if it's aggressive. Like you always calling her a bitch and a hoe. Like at some point, you gotta be like, fuck that. I'm not standing for this. Like, bye.
But
And it's
that's
never.
just
It's
like that's
sometimes
just
sometimes it's not
verbal.
that easy though.
But that's just
Wait, would
verbal
you?
though.
But it's still a red flag.
Yeah, like if they straight calling you out your name every other minute, like that's all.
Look,
That's red
sneak that
flags.
nigga.
You want
Like,
her to sneak him.
Sneak
You want her to listen. I don't
that
know who
nigga,
you
yo.
be hanging with, but I'm not gonna let that slide. I gotta return the favor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go out like that. I apologize for what happens after, but no,
She gonna sneak you.
no.
You gonna get up and smack her, yo.
I might have to.
I'm dead, yo.
That's a whole nother can of worms right there. I ain't gonna let no female put her hands on me. I'm not gonna let nobody put their hands on
Somebody
me.
get their mans, bro.
But
but see, like, but even like situations like that though, like that's how some abuse starts because they start fighting.
you just start
Sometimes
And
a
that's still
woman
kind of
is the
like
aggressor.
bing, bing,
that is also very true. There are a lot of cases like that too. Yeah.
where the woman is the aggressor.
Mm-hmm. As
I guess that could. I understand that could happen, but I couldn't see myself being in that situation.
somebody like you, yeah, no.
But somebody like
But
Terrell,
So what?
man,
Okay,
don't say
okay.
that. Nah.
Get to church.
She's gonna be like, what?
do them fucking
Okay,
dishes.
all right. Chill.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I really got. Most of what you got.
All right. Let me pull it up. So I had one that said. So we talked about lying,
Right.
and then another one that another person said was talking about their ex.
Cool.
LOL.
All right, go ahead.
So one person said talking about their ex, bro. That's a red flag.
Talking. Oh my gosh,
Yes, sir. That's
bruh.
huge,
I've
bro.
been in a relationship where like the girl is constantly like talked about her ex. Like
She don't stop
every
talking
other.
about him, bro.
Don't stop talking about.
I
him.
am not Gerald, bro.
Right, I'm not
that nigga.
him. All right, that's not me. I don't know
Like,
what
do
he
not
did.
compare me to your ex, bro.
And that's like another thing, like bringing baggage into another relationship. That's a red flag.
I mean, everybody got their baggage. It's really how you like your preference and how you handle it. But like, bro, talking about your ex is so unattractive, bro. Like, I just really like. No, I don't want to hear about your ex, bro. Like, I mean,
I'd
we
be
eventually
mad.
we're gonna have that conversation about it, but like, don't always talk about how Gerald used to eat your pussy, right? Like, I don't want to hear that.
He was
I don't
slinging
wanna
meat.
hear
I'd
that.
be like, word. I don't even want to do nothing with you no more. Like,
like what?
she's like, you trying to
Like-
elope? No.
Like, no,
No.
fuck. But yeah, that's a real big one. And then same person said mental illness is a no go.
What? That's wild. Nah,
Look, all right.
nah. That's
But be real.
outrageous.
If you talking to this girl and she tell you she bipolar, like she got severe bipolar disorder or something like that, like something she really can't control, you got to be real with yourself and say, can you handle that? Like, is that a red flag for you, or is it like something that you can tolerate? I feel
But
like
I
it
don't
just
think we
depends on
could
the
really
person.
label that as like a red flag. Cause like
Mhm.
if she's bad and she tell you she got bipolar, like you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm a stick through this bipolar for the, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to fight through that for the. But if they have,
Yeah.
that's wild. That can't be.
Nah, for me though, if she look, if Shorty's schizophrenic, I'm out of there. I'm out of there.
You're
I'm
wild,
outta there.
Joe.
What do you
You're
mean,
wild.
bro? What are you talking
That's
about?
wild.
I'm out of there, bro.
If she tells you she's
I'm outta
schizophrenic,
there.
you're
She's
just
schizophrenic.
gone.
Out of there, bro.
Bro, Mos,
I'm
come
gone.
on, yo, you can't be like that,
I'm
man.
gone. No, No, I'm not smashing the schizophrenic joint. No, I'm good, bro.
Yo, you're sicing it. You're really sicing it,
No,
y'all. You're
not,
really
bro.
sicing
If
it.
she is schizophrenic, why?
You act
Look,
like you act like
you
they
want me to
have
look up
se-
the? I got you, yo.
That's the one where they have seizures, right?
Uh, there you go. A disorder that affects a person a disorder that affects a person's ability to think, feel, and behave clearly. Let's look at symptoms. Right, that was just the overview statement.
Right.
Um, some symptoms are social isolation, disorganized behavior, aggression, agitation, compulsive behavior, excitability, hostility, repetitive movements, self-harm,
Okay, so
lack
that's
of
what's schizo.
constraint.
All right, so what if
Like,
so what if like is that like can you become diagnosed with it like after like a while, or is it just from
I
birth?
don't know, bruh. Look,
All right,
I don't know.
hypothetically, say if they became schizophrenic after you've been with them for like 2 years,
Mhm.
you're cutting the
Uh,
relationship off.
nah. But if if you out there scouting, you scouting at the NFL Combine, you feel what I'm saying, and like you see that wide receiver is really good, he real nice with his hands,
Right?
but he's schizophrenic. Can't bring him on the team, bro. You can't
You
draft that
can't.
man. Sorry,
Wow.
can't draft him. Gotta go. But yeah, that's. I mean, I feel that, bro.
I don't know. That's OD. If they have mental illness, no, that's just wrong.
All right. Another thing we kind of talked about this, but spilling like personal relationship problems on the internet, like, yeah, I feel that's definitely big because like you shouldn't, you shouldn't talk about everything that's going on behind closed doors on the internet. Like,
Now, do you really think like that's like a red flag, or like do you think
yes,
that's just like a personal thing? You think it's a red flag?
that's a red flag. Yeah,
So if you're with somebody and they're always posting everything about the relationship on the internet,
like your problems. Yeah,
like the
if they always
problems,
posting our problems on the internet, then that's a
because
red flag.
here's how I feel about it. It's like I hate the couples that just post like the positive parts of their relationship, because then it just seems like their relationship's perfect. And
Mm-hmm.
then in reality, that really could not be the case. Like somebody could be cheating on somebody, but if I post that I'm cool and we're watching Netflix together, I'm like, oh, they look good. In reality, one could be beating on the other. Like I really feel like you either post like all of like your relationship or none of it. That's really how I feel.
But I mean, you gotta realize that, like, if you take Instagram for example, Instagram is really like the highlights of somebody's life. Like, people only post the pictures of them when they at the beach, or like when they at an event, or if they look good in a photo, or if some like they feel
And
like can
that's
get
a
a lot of
problem
likes
though.
or a
But
lot of
that's
attention.
a problem. That is definitely a problem.
Yeah, but that's what it is. So when somebody posts their relationship, it's most likely only going to be the good parts. But if they're spilling their personal problems on the internet, bruh, can't have that, bruh, because that's our business, bruh. You shouldn't be telling the entire world our business. It don't work like that. Because then how are we gonna be able to solve those problems if other people is giving their input on our situation like that? Like, no, bruh.
No, I see. I'm honestly for me, I'm like I don't want nothing. I don't want nobody to know. I don't want it on the social media. I want like a select few people to know like how a relationship is going,
Yeah,
cuz I
like
want my perspective, my relationship, I want everybody to look and be like, "Oh, they good." Or because
sir.
like in reality, like even if we're not good, I want people to know that or think that we're good, because like that just makes the relationship better. Because like if you got a whole bunch of people thinking that like knowing all the things that go on in your relationship, because no relationship is just like, you know, candy, sugar, and gumdrops. Like it's not
Hmm.
perfect. And like
That's right.
if you got other people knowing that you have flaws in your relationship, that leads to like even bigger problems. Like
Hmm.
people getting in the business of the relationship that really don't need to be in a relationship, because in the relationship it's really typically between two people.
Yes, sir. This is an A and B conversation. So see your way out of here.
You know, and some people like, you know, there are special cases where like, you know, they like multiple partners and all that. That's a whole different story. But yeah, like, just like I'm talking to you about a problem that we have. So I shouldn't, like, your friend should not be in this conversation. like, I'm talking to my girl. I'm not dating you and your friend. I signed up to date just you.
Bro, exactly.
So your friends, okay, they can have an opinion. They can whatever. You know, they can give insight. But at the end of the day, I want you to have, like, your personal opinion with me. Because this is me and you about our problem that me and you are having. So me and you have to fix this, not me and you and Jessica. Okay,
yes,
not
Pastor.
Me, you, and Jessica. It's just me and you.
Yes,
and, like, I really feel like people like have like issues with that. They don't understand that, and that's crucial. That is very crucial. So.
And I feel like, you know, when you're spilling your problems out on the internet, bruh, that the vulture's gonna come, bruh.
Oh my God!
The guys and the
don't
girls
even get me started on the vultures. You know how I feel about the vultures, bruh.
They gonna swoop in.
Oh my gosh!
Look, Johnny been seeing that you and Eric been having problems, so Johnny gonna slide in your DMs like,
right?
Hey, girl, you good? Like, I
saw what happened with you and Johnny. Like, what happened? You trying to come over tonight at 2 a.m. exactly? And
like we can just talk about it, you know?
Talk about it. Like, okay, I'll come over.
Okay, I'll come over. And then 2 a.m.
There you go. Then you call. Look, FaceTime. Hang up. Call. You good? Like, what's going on? Nothing. Oh my gosh. Yo. I don't know what I would do in that situation, but I'd probably just like
start squeezing.
I probably would, but yeah.
But yeah, yo, you definitely can't show your problems on the internet. But another one that somebody said, I feel like this is a really good point. So what he said was really specific, but the entire thing was that if he or she prevents you from being yourself,
that's dead. That's dead.
Yeah, that's dead, bro. Like,
you can't be like yourself in your own. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
I've done that before. Yeah. Like, I've been in a relationship where like I really couldn't be myself, and then I compared it to another relationship where I could be myself, and it's just like one's better than the other. And it's like, if you can't be yourself, you're really being a fake person, and it's really hard to hold up that end of the bargain. Like,
lies, nigga, lies.
You're lying. You're lying not to your partner, but you're lying to yourself, and you're really like reaping yourself of your own happiness, and that's
yeah, bro. Like, at the end of the day, if you don't got you, who got you, bro? Like, you really gotta stay true to yourself, and if that person like don't like who you are, bro, why are they there? Like, if they trying to control what you do and how you operate, bro, like, what are you in that situation for? Like, that's huge. That should be like, that's the emergency shut off button right there. That ain't no red flag. Like, at that point, you just gotta say, all right, bye, block them. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
ain't no excuses for that. So,
cause I had somebody tell me they didn't like what I posted, and I was just like, well, I do what I want.
My dick.
So if you got a problem with that, you know what to do. You could block me.
See me after class.
Come see me. I'm about that. But like,
come to the streets.
But like, if you really have a problem with like who I am as a person, then what are we talking for? Like, what is like, you know what I'm saying?
At that point, it's over, bro. Yeah. That's the eject button right there. But that's all I had. That's all the responses people said.
Shoot. Well, I mean, all right. Let's see. What can we touch on?
I got you. Hold up. You want me to look up a couple?
No, I already looked up a couple earlier. But if you want to look up something that we didn't talk about, then you can.
Alright. Shoot.
I thought of something earlier, but I
Mm-mm.
think okay. So what if the girl or the guy is still talking to like the ex? Like they're not done.
Oh
Is
shit.
that a red flag?
Uh yeah.
You
Yeah,
think
that's a red
that's a red
flag.
flag?
If they're well, all right. It kind of depends, right? If you and your ex are still friends, right? Like
Right.
y'all like had y'all time in a relationship and y'all like strictly friends, right? And y'all talk like every once in a while, and like, all right, that's cool. That's not really a red flag. But if you're
Right.
looking for another relationship and you're still actively having conversations with your ex like every like week or every day, that's a red flag because you
And
still
if they're
got
like
feelings for
best
her.
friends, just say if
Yeah,
they're
I
like best
mean,
friends.
all right, it really just depends on the situation. Like, I mean, I can be best friends with my ex, but I don't gotta talk to her every day. Like, I can be best friends with him, and I can still not have feelings for him. But you gotta fill that situation out. I feel like that's really something that you gotta fill out in the moment when you come across it.
So
Because if
like,
they
okay,
still
okay,
talking to
cause
their ex,
you say you could do that, but say if you're talking to a girl and you're really feeling this girl, but she's like best friends with her ex, like they do like I'm not saying they do everything together, but they do like they still like hang out, they still talk, like they still FaceTime, like they still do stuff together. For me,
look,
man,
yeah,
that's tough.
yeah, that's a
That's
deal
tough.
breaker.
Cause
That's a
like
deal breaker for me.
cause then I'm gonna be like not insecure, but like I'm gonna be like, so what are y'all doing? Like, what do y'all do in y'all free time? When you say I'm gonna go over hang out with my ex, I'm be like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? You feel me?
Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me, bro. I'm sorry. I
But is
mean,
that a
I'm right
red
now.
flag? Is that a red flag?
For me, yes, but in general, not all the time.
Not all the time.
Yes, like I don't think I could be in a relationship with somebody who actively talks to their ex, bro. Like if y'all still hang out, if y'all still like buddy, nah, I don't know if I can handle that right now.
Mm.
But shoot, um, I found one.
Oh boy, here we go. You
And
laughing?
it says their sex drive is much higher or lower than yours.
That's a red flag.
Yeah,
That's a red flag.
yeah,
Like for real, for real. Like that is a problem, and there's no way you can fix that.
yeah. Nah, like,
There's
but I
no
mean,
way
all
to
right.
fix that.
So, say if like you think it's a red flag if your girl wanna fuck too much. Like, come on now, come on now.
I mean,
Like,
nah. I've never had that, unfortunately. But
mm,
I've talked to like some people like they've been in that situation before, and it's like that joint's not fun. Like they don't like that at all. Like, and I mean, we really don't know. I mean, we be like, bro, like she's on go like all the time. Like, why would you not like that? Until we're actually in the situation and she's actually on go all the time. Then it's just like, okay, all right, I'm good. I don't want to do this anymore. Like that's yeah, that's different. That's definitely different. Cause then you're not fulfilling her needs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, if like if they like really wanna fuck like all that, like if what's a good example? Like if we like say we work together, right? Like
Right?
we co-workers, you feel what I'm saying? Like we got a job to do. Like we work at some big ass corporation. We got a lot of work to do every day. I'm coming in the office. I'm trying to get this grind done, trying to make this bread, and we both supposed to be doing work. And you coming to me and be like, "So you want to sneak in the office and you want to have sex?"
Yeah. I'll be
I'm like, all
like,
right,
yo, this is
like
our source of
yo, back up.
income.
Like I need this bread. Like we got bills to pay. Like they need to be paid. Like we're
Bills.
about to get foreclosed on. Like come on. But yeah, like that. I mean, it really can be a red flag. It really depends on how much you can take as a person. Like so.
Okay, I thought of this one. What if like your partner just never wants to have sex with
I can't do that.
you?
Sorry, I can't do that. Look, I got it.
No.
Look. I'm a man. I have needs. I have needs. Look, I'm trying to make you happy in different ways. Come on,
But
like,
if she's happy,
look, I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. I can't.
so is that a
That's a
red
red
flag,
flag.
or is that just like a
It's a red
personal
flag to me,
preference?
bro. If she never want to have sex, like,
Never.
I mean, it's not really a red flag, but it's something you should pay attention to because there's a reason behind it. Like maybe
You
she
think
has like a
so?
yeah, definitely. Like maybe like there's a possibility of things, right? One, maybe she just doesn't want to have sex. Like maybe she's just asexual, right? Or maybe she has like a past full of sexual abuse, and then you gotta ease her into it. Like she's not really comfortable with opening up sexually. So I feel like it's not really a red flag. It's just something that you should pay attention to, and if you really care about that person, then talk to them about it. But like, it's not really like a deal breaker or anything like that. But you gotta be mature about the situation. Just say like, hey, like, like we supposed to be in a relationship. We've been dating for like 2 years now. Why haven't we had sex? And then y'all have that real conversation, and like you take what she's saying or you take what he's saying at heart, and you ease him into it.
I mean, what if she just say she just don't want to? Like
then
she just straight in the
you can
mid
be
say
like,
she just don't want to.
all right, well, I want to, and if you're not down to, then I feel like we should see other people. Straight up. Straight
Oh
up.
dang! Just end it just like that off rip.
Hell yeah.
Shit, I ain't even mad at you, cause then not just gonna lead to cheating.
Yes, because if I want to be in a relationship, I'm gonna have sex in that relationship. And if you don't want to have sex, bruh, I mean, it's not everything in a relationship. Like I still, love you and I still like you as a person, but that's a big part. Like I can't just ignore that. Like,
Yeah, that is a big part, and if she don't want to, that's a red flag right there. That's definitely a red flag.
I was about to say, all right, I found this one, and this is huge for me. This is just huge for me. Like when I'm, when like in a partner, bruh, if they don't have any type of work ethic, they gotta go. They have to go, bruh.
If they're lazy and not
Like,
committed.
if they're lazy as fuck, if they don't have any goals, if they don't know where they're going in life, bruh,
Bro,
can't do it, bruh. Can't do it, bruh.
like in
Like,
general, just lazy. Oh my gosh, that is
can't do
extremely
that.
unattractive.
Huge,
That's a red. That is
huge.
definitely a red flag, bro. Like some people think it's like cute that they
No,
don't, and
what?
they'll laugh it off. Like they think that like doing like common thing. Like some people don't even know how to wash their clothes.
Oh shit. Shit, niggas don't know how to wash their
Like they
clothes.
don't know
What?
how to you like you don't know how to
What?
wash your clothes. They be like,
Huh?
and they'll laugh like a tee hee hee. That's not funny. Like no, that is a problem. You can't
What?
you just can't simply wash your clothes. Now this one's a big one. A lot of people can't cook.
All right, that's different. That's different.
That's different. You think that's
Not being
different?
able to cook, like, that's not that's not the same as being lazy because maybe nobody just taught you how to cook. Like, that's different. Like, I
I
mean, I
mean,
can
what
cook.
that be the same thing as nobody taught you how to wash your clothes.
I guess, but like, there's a difference between nobody teaching you how to wash their clothes and you not wanting to learn how to wash your fucking clothes. Like I feel like that's a difference because at some point, like, I don't want my mom washing my clothes for me all the time. I'm sorry. Like sometimes I just want to wash my own shit. Like that's on
Shit.
me, but I don't know, bro. Like when it like if they don't got no goals though, like me, like I'm a grinder, bro. Like I'm always trying to set some new goals for myself. I'm always trying to, find something else to reach because I'm never just done.
That's true.
And if if they don't have that same type of drive, if we not on that same type of level, like I can't fuck with you. Like if you just sitting there floating and letting life pass you by, why? What are you doing, bro? Like I can't be like. We can't be with you. I can't talk to you. Like we can be friends maybe, but can't fuck with you. Like that's
Like
for sure.
you could be like an associate, but like oh my, like it's so like crazy. it's really like I'm not gonna get too specific, but like I've been in situations where it's like me like I really haven't like had just everything handed to me. Like I have to work for like the
Facts.
things that I want. Like it's not easy. It's not easy. And just to see
That is
you
so
just
true,
like
bro.
just get things handed to you like it's easy. Like you get to do this, you get to do that, but I don't. Like, I gotta work for certain things, and it's just, it's not. It's really
And
not.
now, now some people they do still get stuff handed to them, but they still have that work ethic as well.
Right.
Like they still work for
Right.
shit, but they from time to time like they still got like the benefits of who they are and you know their networking benefits. You know they still have that, but they still work for the shit that they want. But if you just
And
living
you
off of
got
like
no
handouts,
passion, no
no,
passion,
bro,
no drive, no dreams and aspirations.
can't do that, bro. Can't.
That's
That's
a red
huge. That's
flag.
a huge red
That's a
flag, bro.
red.
You need somebody
Laziness
who's
is a
gonna
red flag. That's a
grind
sin.
with you. That's a
That is a whole
that's a
sin.
sin.
That's a
That's
whole
a sin.
sin. Like that's not
Yo,
okay. That's not okay.
yo, bro. Like, yeah, yeah. Like that's huge for me, bro. Huge.
Yeah, that's a
Gotta
red
grind
flag.
with me.
That's a red flag.
But yeah, that's really all I can find. Everything else on this list is stuff that we talked about.
All right. So overview. What are your top 3 red flags?
Top three.
Top 3.
Whoo-hoo. Shit. All right, so one we definitely just talked about is my number one when they have a lack of work ethic.
Right.
Um, number two. Shit. Oh, let me pull up my list again and see if there's anything off my list. Number two is when spilling their problems on the internet. That's definitely number two for me because you know we gotta do shit on our own time. We're our own couple. This is our relationship,
Okay.
not our relationship in the entire world. It's like it don't
Okay.
work like that. And then number three, shit. I would say like lack of responsibility, like
Lack of
lack of responsibility
responsibility.
or accountability, like one either or.
Right. Okay.
'Cause that's important to me. Like owning up to your shit is important to me, and if they can't own up to their shit, then like what? Like you're an adult. Own up to your own shit. Own up to your mistakes.
All right. For me, I got the whole like laziness. That's a red flag. Like
Yes,
that's
sir.
a huge red flag. Like if you're lazy, we can't be in the same boat. That's one. Uh, 2, lying.
Mm,
That's a red
that
flag.
is huge. That is
That's a red
huge.
flag. Like if you lie, especially in the talking stage, that messes everything up later on down the line. Cause then you're like at like when you're talking like you're building up the trust to like 100%. And when you're talking and like you build it up to 100%, and if you lie, that damages like that damages like the trust that you have for that person, and if they lie in the talking stage, there's a good chance that they're gonna lie 3 months from now. There's a very good chance that they're gonna lie because we're grown now. So if you, there's a good chance that they're gonna lie. So that's that's my number 2. Number 3, uh, I guess I could do with the social media thing. Like, don't post all your stuff on like social media. Like that's a red like the red flag definitely. If you're extremely active on social media, that's a red flag if you're posting like all of our like stuff on social media. Cause then it's just like if our whole entire relationship is like public, like I'm talking like extremely public, then like I feel like that leaves so many different like gaps and like holes in the relationship for people to like slip into and like destroy the relationship from within. So I feel like that's also a red flag.
Yes, sir. Look, Terrell not here. We can't even ask him.
Terrell not here. We can't even ask him. You wash some dishes. But that's it for the podcast. Terrell been gone. He cut out he left halfway through the podcast. It's your boy Dizzy, and we have Mos, and we are signing out.